Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are back here in the shop. Today we'll not be working any of the cars. We won't be driving. Actually, there'll be a little bit of a driving vlog part of this, but the first part of today's video is actually going to be congratulating Steven again, Cannon Fodder, the guy that won the 3,000 subscriber giveaway contest, and wanted to show you that what he's going to get. So he wanted one of our SS shirts, and it's got our channel name on the front, an SS on the back with all the social media stuff. And Steven, congrats again. So I will get this boxed up with the flag and all the other merchandise stuff and get this out to you tomorrow. So, in last week's video, you saw me announce that I was going to order something for myself. Well, we've decided to add a little bit more merchandise to the store, and here's the first thing that I ordered. So I actually have done a sweatshirt because, as you guys can see, I'm in a jacket, and so we've got the channel logo up front. And for the first time, we've actually done a color print. And so we've got the Corvette on the back. This is kind of celebrating that the Corvette is done. And as you guys can see, we have the new wheels and brakes set up on there, as well as the new headlights and fog lights. So, you know, just kind of wanted to show you what we've been doing with designing stuff. And this is actually a photograph of my car, and I kind of just applied a filter to it through Paint Shop. And so that's why it looks a little kind of psychedelic, a little bit funky. So, but yeah, so we've got new merchandise on the store. Make sure you check out our website, BonecrrusherSS.com. Now that we've gone ahead and tried to sell you stuff, let's go ahead and get Steve Cannon Fodder's prize package wrapped up, and we'll take that up to the post office. Start my vlog saying, hey, welcome back to the channel, but we've already started this vlog. So right now we're actually headed up to Denver to head up to the post office. I need to drop off 2 packages. I've got Steve's package for his 3,000 subscriber contest, and I sold a part on eBay. So recouping some money for the Corvette by selling Corvette parts. It's not a bad gig. So we will get both of those items shipped out and dropped off at the post office, and I'm also going to go check the P.O. box. Not that I'm expecting anything, but we might as well go check it while we're there. Also, we need to head back to SRI Dirt and Drag and see if they have some Dash 6 AN fittings. So the reason we're headed up to SRI is because I need to get some more fittings for the Corvette. Yes, we're doing this again 2 weeks in a row, but that's all right. I was actually working on the Corvette, and I had a Jake's 180-degree fitting spring leak. This isn't the first time that I've had a Jake's 180-degree fitting spring leak, so I will never buy that brand again for fittings. I don't know what it is. It's like over time you tighten them, and then like I guess you tighten them once and they're done. If you tighten them a second time, they just lose their sealing capability. And yeah, so I've been smelling like a vapor. I haven't seen any fuel like pissing out anywhere. Finally, I was looking on the back of the fuel rail, and coming out of the Y block, connecting into that 180 going into the driver's side fuel rail, there was fuel. And it wasn't a huge puddle, it was just like a little, it was wet, like lubricant. And it was definitely some fuel coming out of that stupid 180-degree fitting. I looked online, and there are not many manufacturers that make 180-degree fittings. So I think what we're going to do is, and this actually will help out better, we'll be able to assemble it in stages. I'm just going to buy 2 90-degree fittings, then I'm kind of offset them in the direction that I need it. Like, they won't be 180, it'll probably be like 90, and then maybe like a 15-degree turn, and then back into the other 90. I think that's what we're going to do, and that will work out pretty well. So we got to head up to SRI. They sell a various amount of fittings. You can either just do a straight 90, or you can go get a Dash 6 ORB, which is what I'm going to try to do, just to try to eliminate a fitting. And that, you know, we'll see if that works out. So if they have a Dash 6 ORB, I'll go pick that up, and then I'll pick up just the regular female-to-female 90 that they sell. So I hope they have those fittings, and we'll go check those out. Hey guys, I did notice one thing driving up here. Let's see if we can drive past it. I noticed that the place I got my welding gas from has moved. Maybe I already passed it. Oh, it's right here. You guys see the sign says ARC3 Gases? That is actually the company that bought out the Race City Steel gas supply. Like Race City still does their metal stuff, you know, aluminum, steel, whatever, but I think they sold their gas business to ARC3, and I noticed they changed the name a few weeks ago, and then I just saw the new building with that ARC3 Gases on there with the name on the side of it. So I'm assuming the half that building at Race City Steel is now empty. I'm not sure. I did see some fabrication stuff going in there last time I was there, so maybe they're in transition of making that like a fabrication shop, and they moved the gas business down here. So that's kind of cool, something interesting to know. So we actually just left SRI, and we were half successful. We got our Frigola item, and that is the 90-degree female-to-female fitting that I needed. I was surprised they even had that. And since that store is actually networked with another store in Mooresville, they actually will have the other 90-degree fitting that I needed to order. They'll have it tonight. Now, I'm not going to drive back up here and pick it up tonight. I'll just come get it tomorrow during lunch, and yeah. So I will have all the things that I need by tomorrow, and I don't have to wait 3 to 5 days for Amazon, Summit, or Jag. So we're actually approaching the post office. I'm gonna go drop these packages off and check the P.O. box again. All right, guys, nothing at the P.O. box except for a Takata airbag recall for that guy's Honda. But we're actually back here checking out the hot rod shops and stuff. Lexus. Yeah, I knew there was a Lexus race car there. And is this a new shop? No. Liger Automotive? I don't know what that is. I'll have to check that out. Here's the new shop right here. Psycho Technologies. I think that's oh, maybe that's not right. I'm thinking of Cerakote. It's coating in the gun manufacturing business. Psycho. I'll have to check those guys out. So here's Mass Acceleration. You know, spring isn't too far away, so we'll be checking them out again. Doors are closed. They might not be dyno tuning today. So this place that says Psycote, or Liger, I'm sorry, that actually used to be the Formula One shop. So I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe the Formula One team folded, or actually it wasn't a Formula One team. It was like a here's the IMSA team, Action Express, number 5 and number 31. It actually wasn't a Formula One team. It was like a Formula One business that helps support that particular brand of racing. So anyway, so that's a little tour of the little hot rod row, if you want to call it that, here in Denver. There actually is another one kind of down here a bit, but it doesn't have as much concentration of hot rod shops and performance places like that. I think it's got like one shop in it, and everything else is like detailing, wrapping, and you know, car wraps and other stuff like that. But getting back to what I was saying earlier about the fittings. So there's really only 2 places that manufacture a Dash 6 180-degree fitting. One is Jag's, and I believe the second one is Earl's. Earl's is like a huge, like, half hoop. It's not small and compact, which is what I need. And so I was kind of stuck with going with Jag's. Unfortunately, this is the second Jag's fitting that I've had that has just totally crapped out. I don't know if it's the seal, I don't know if it's just the rubber they use. I have not been running ethanol in the car, so I can't blame it on E85. But yeah, so this is the second 180-degree fitting with a female end on it in 2 different sizes. I think I had a Dash 8 or Dash 10 and a Dash 6, and both have failed. So I don't know if I have to do another 180, I'm just gonna get 290s like I'm doing this time around. I'm not screwing around with these stupid one-off fittings, and they're expensive. I want to say that fitting from Jag's was like $25. So yeah, you know, it's kind of an expensive fitting, and now I'm gonna be replacing it with 2 fittings that are both like $15 each, give or take, and so I'll be spending $30. It just kind of sucks. And the other thing I found out is trying to tighten that 180 on both ends when you have limited space, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I think by just splitting into 290s, I'll be able to tighten it better and make sure everything stays in place when you're tightening the rest of it, everything down the chain. So hopefully these Frigola fittings work out. I haven't had too much issues with Frigola in the past. I've had 1 or 2, but you know, nothing really major, and these are pretty standard hose fittings. There's no PTFE lines, there's nothing crazy like that. It's just, you know, dash AN to dash AN, so there's really nothing too complex about them. But the last thing I wanted to talk about today was wanting to go fast. that company has officially announced that they are going to be stop traveling around, and they're only going to be racing at South Georgia Motorsports Park in Georgia. It's in Valdosta, however you pronounce that town in Georgia. I've actually been there before on the Power Tour, and it's roughly 6 hours from here. It's also where they host the annual Holden gathering. Well, they did. They've had it there for the last few years. I don't know if that's going to be moving back to Florida or not. But yeah, so the Holden gathering's been there. Power Tour's been there. And I've been there on the Power Tour with the Corvette. So they announced a racing event at South Georgia Motorsports Park. It's a half-mile event, February 29th and March 1st. So my goal is to get the car finished up this week. We'll start testing it. I'm going to call PCM this week, schedule the dyno tune, and hopefully get everything lined up and everything ready for the half-mile event at Wanna Go Fast, South Georgia. So that's kind of the plan. I may register for the event and just take the SS if we have to. That is kind of a backup plan. I'm not sure how their class setup works with Wanna Go Fast. If I remember in the past, I think I just registered for the event, and then they must, when you do your tech-in, your check-in and tech inspection, I think you just you determine it there. I might be wrong about that. So a goal for February, end of February, early March, is the Corvette half-mile racing. That is a goal I'm setting for the channel. So yeah, that's kind of the immediate plan for the channel and the Corvette. Hopefully get that done. And like I said, if all hell breaks loose on the Corvette, we'll just take the SS. That car's tuned, torque converter's ready. We've got the skinnies for it. We've got the Motegi's with the 17s on the back. So we should be fine there, and we'll be good to go. So I know we've kind of been all around today's video. We released a new product for the website. We went to the post office. We went to SRI Dirt and Drag. We dropped off the 3,000 subscriber giveaway package. And congrats, Steven, again. And yeah. Oh, and we announced we're going to Wanna Go Fast half-mile event. So that's pretty much gonna be it for today. If you guys liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to know when I upload new content, make sure you hit the bell notification button down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to help support the channel and check out our new merchandise, go to our website, BonecrrusherSS.com, and check out all links down below too. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.